This is Second Ezra 5 and 8. And it says, "There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this precept, the scripture, was inspired by this super bugged out video I saw on World Star, and it says "Little man tweaking." Some parents don't mind if their kids cuss, but how do y'all feel about this? And it's basically this woman letting her son just do and say anything he wants to. So we're gonna let this video play, and then we'll get some scripture.
Subaru and our retailers love kids.
Oh, goodness.
That's why Subaru is the largest automotive donor to Make
Sorry
a Wish.
about the commercial.
Get a new Subaru, and Subaru will donate $250 to charity during the Share the Love event.
If you're going to keep on mentioning me, I'm not going to eat.
What?
You heard me. The last daughter?
Who you talking to?
You, bitch.
Here. Now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I am playing with you.
Stop. Don't throw that. I got this kid. I'm not letting you lick the bowl. 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 No. I'm not letting you lick the bowl. No. I'm not letting you lick the bowl since you want to be rude.
Gimme.
Throw something else. I'm not letting you lick the bowl.
I'm going to keep on doing it if you don't let me have it.
Yo, stop.
I want the cake.
This is why people calling you
I want
grown
the
man.
cake. I want the cake. I want the ball.
Girl, shut the fuck up. It's not disrespect if I don't feel disrespected, bitch. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all knew. My son, everybody that know Queen After Michelle know that my son cuss. I allow him to do whatever the fuck he wants. So, bitch, how was it disrespect? Bitch, like, what are you talking about? I let him talk this way.
I want to eat. I want to lick the ball.
Yo!
I want to lick the ball. I want to lick the ball.
And guess what? I'm still fighting for him in court.
I want to lick the ball.
Yeah. Let me read that again for you. This is Second Ezra 5 and 8, and it says, "There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters." And that is a demon, soon to be an adult demon in the making. My thing is, if you let him say and do whatever he wants to, how come you just don't let him eat the cake out the bowl? You know, it only makes sense. But see, it's parents like this that are the first to get on camera talking about how their child didn't do nothing and he was the most brilliant and playful child that you ever want to meet. But in all actuality, he's just being a damn demon. Okay? And see, the scripture says, hey, when you got children that are out of order like this, you just need to go ahead and put their ass to death, because that's the only thing that's going to cure that behavior, is the fact that they're not going to be alive to do it anymore. And this is Deuteronomy 21. And let me see. and 18. It says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which this little demon was, which will not obey the voice of his father, see, his father, because contrary to this new wave of thinking, you still need a mother and a father to raise a child. Okay, the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of the city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. Because, see, this is the type of behavior that is spread amongst many children here in the Western world because of feminism, breaking up the household where the man can't be in there. You got this woke generation like, oh, don't hit children. You're not supposed to hit children. I mean, you're not supposed to beat down just beat your child for any old reason. But when they out of order, okay, as the scripture says, there's a time and a place for everything. And when you're raising a child, there can't be too much time to, always let things slide, as the scripture always says. Wink not at a child's folly. Ecclesiastic is sometimes referred to as Sirach 30 and 7. And it says, he that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. It says, a horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful, just like this little damn demon. Okay, they start thinking they can do whatever they want to, that they're the adult, and they can talk to their parents any old type of way. And if they can talk to their parents any old type of way, they can talk to anybody any type of way. And see, when a behavior like that goes unchecked, these are the niggas that once you wait about a couple of years will be taking dirt naps or serving life sentences behind bars. And it says, conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Because he's going to be an adult with the mindset of a child, with the discipline of a child, instead of having the discipline and disposition of an adult. And it says, laugh not with them, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. Chastise thy son, and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense to thee. And see, all this goes into a very simple phrase that I believe is in Proverbs, the 22nd chapter. Yep, all that goes into this. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So all these things about what the scripture said about not babying him, all right? Don't give him too much liberty. Don't be too friendly. Don't be too strict. Hey, discipline him when it's time to discipline. All teaching them the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. All these things are necessary things that when you hold a child to these standards, when you train them in this matter under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, yeah, he or she might make a few mistakes, but in the grand scheme of things, they'll come back to their senses and be like, man, now I see why my dad was always so hard on me. Because now I'm seeing everybody who didn't have a father. I'm seeing all these people who nobody told them that this was not the right way to walk in. And now they're either dead, they're in jail, or they're homeless, or they don't have any money, so on and so forth. Now those children will be able to look back and say, man, I thought dad was just being an asshole, but now I see the method to the madness. So when that child becomes an adult, now they know, like, okay, I did need this. This is the way I was supposed to go, and everything turned out all right. I made a few mistakes, but everything turned out all right. This is the way children need to be raised, but this type of child rearing has been falling by the wayside over the past couple of years, as I said, because, feminism, the whole woke generation. Okay, as soon as you yell or touch your son, everybody's so quick to call DCFS. You can't do anything without the government being involved. And then you have certain parents like this woman where you don't even need the government in her situation. She's just a terrible mother, a terrible human being. This is the type of child that when he gets older, he might put his parents to death, or he's going to put somebody else to death because he was not reared in the upbringing of the Lord, which is something that drastically needs to come back on this earth. Order, family structure, a father being in the house where his knowledge, wisdom, and guidance can steer the family in a direction that is pleasing to the Lord, especially when it comes to the matter of rearing children so that they can grow up and be men and women who Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is pleased. So that's all I wanted to see on this little segment. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom.